My name's James Doyle-Roberts. I'm from a company called Citrus Arts based in South Wales, and I'm directing Take Your Seats for the Circus Space third year graduation show at the National Theatre's Watch This Space stage. The ideas and themes behind Take Your Seats came from a load of research that I did for a project last year called Fly on the Wall. In Fly on the Wall, that was for Citrus Arts, and we looked at some ideas and themes behind political protests. And I felt that one of the themes that we didn't touch in that I was particularly interested in was the theme of the world leaders and what might go on behind closed doors with world leaders, but more the kind of images that we get shown of those G20 summits and the debating chambers and that kind of thing. So an early visual inspiration was a scene from Dr. Strangelove, the Peter Sellers film, of the War Room, which was the big round table and the map in the background. I just developed that idea of 14 people around this table and how we might start to make choreographic numbers with that. It's been quite a privilege, actually. I'm a Circus Space graduate myself. I went there in September 1998 to train for the Millennium Dome. The students are a fantastic calibre, and to be honest, it's a bit of a dream gig if you're interested in directing circus, to get 14 people who are fresh out of 3 years of intensive training. So they're really switched on as well. They really understand what we're trying to make with an ensemble show that's largely image-based, and they've been fantastic. They've bought right into it. Very pleased. Making work for the outdoors presents its own challenges. Obviously there are huge logistic challenges with weather and with working on that scale. It's one of the things that we've kept in mind is not to slip into a sort of domestic action where we're relating to each other as though we're in a television production, for example. So it's always that not only must they physically project with their focus and with their actions, but also they just need to be inhabiting that kind of scale. So if done well, that means that it's the smallest movement of somebody's hand can still be read from a huge distance away if they put the right intention into that. And again, as I say, the Circus Space students are just, they're absolute sponges in how they pick that kind of stuff up. This week we're going to be rehearsing actually on stage outside the National Theatre in full view of everyone, and we'll even be presenting some extracts from the show. I think we are not that interested in making work behind closed doors and then suddenly presenting it as though it's a trick coming out of the box. I think it's really good for us to demystify our process. I think it's good for people to see the hard work that these guys go through and the drilling of certain scenes that they go through in order to create a show.